November the 2nd. I got the rancher out for a ride. First time I've been out in almost a month now. It's at least been 6 weeks to a month since I rode. Over here on the, starting out today on the Watkins Trail. Done a couple of upgrades to the rancher since the last time I rode it. Some of you may have already be aware of some of the upgrades I've done. First thing I'd done, I installed the Chempex Deluxe cargo box on the back rack back there, and so this will be the first day I've had it out on the trail with that box on installed. And I don't have a whole lot in the box today, but so far I really like it. Really works good. Real sturdy, real well made. And then just yesterday I installed a set of heated hand grips and a thumb warmer here on the rancher. It's made by Honda. That's a little control module right there. I'll get up here a little ways, I'll stop and I'll demonstrate how it works. So yeah, basically, you get two new grips here that put on the handlebars, and then your thumb warmer right there, all of which are wired. And in order to cut it off, you press the zone button right there and hold it, and that cuts the power to the grip heaters and the thumb warmer off. Press and hold it one time again, cuts them on. The red LED right there is the lowest heat setting, and that's telling you it's on the low heat for the grips. You press zone one more time, and it's telling you it's on the low heat setting for the thumb warmer. Pressing zone again takes you back to the grips, and you have 5 levels of heat output. Each LED indicates the level of heat, so if you want to bump the heat output up, you press it one time, press again, and again, and they're all 5 LEDs are on. That means that it's on the highest heat setting for the grips. Now mash zone again, it takes you to the thumb, and you notice the thumb is still on the low heat setting. So you keep pressing it till it goes all the way up on high, and you get the idea. So now both the grips and the thumb warmers are on high heat. And to get it back to the low heat setting, you just press it one more time, which naturally there's no heat. Press it one more time. Put it on about the second heat level for the thumb, and do the same for the grips. And so you get the idea. Like I said, it's made by Honda Accessories, and so far I tested it out some yesterday. It was really cold and wet yesterday. A 25 mile per hour wind gust, and it's still 25 mile an hour wind gust today. The only difference today is the sun's out and it's not raining, so that makes it a little better, but that wind's still pretty rough when you're out in the open. We'll take a little cruise down the sawdust path now. It's been a while since I've been on any of these trails. I'm really glad to get back out again. Miss riding. Down across the sawdust path right there where the trail goes in between, but almost looks like somebody drove over here across the creek bed. That's the way I'm going to go for today, rather than spend all that time trying to cut that up. Yeah, I think tonight we're supposed to get our first frost. It's supposed to get down to 30 degrees. And I think it's widespread frost advisory for the whole. Yeah, the grip heaters feel real nice. Thumb warmer too. The last time I upgraded my differential oil and four-wheel drive differential and the rear differential to Lucas racing oil 80W90. I tell you, I can tell a big difference. I had Castrol in there before that, and that worked all right, but you can just tell that this Lucas oil has a lot less resistance to it. It's a lot, you know, you can just tell it's better because the Rancher, along with the Recons, they roll along so much easier since I switched them over to the Lucas brand oil. But like I said, that's in the differential gear cases on all the Hondas though. Stuff already trying to grow back out there in that cutover there. Yeah, it's amazing how much smoother, you know, the Rancher here rolls along with that Lucas oil. I'd highly recommend that for your gear cases and differentials on your four-wheelers. If you use 80W90, that is, if that's what the manufacturer calls for, I'd highly recommend that brand. Go up here and turn around. As far as I know, this path's still blocked with some brush up here. Yeah, still some that tree limbs down, stuff blocking it. Turn back around and go the other way. Yeah, it's a nice day for a ride though. It's got to wrap up a little bit with that wind. Wind's kind of rough. Yeah, I'm just making my way back on the Watkins Trail now. I expect with that frost tonight that what grass hasn't died already will go on and be killed off, you know. Right up here to see the old Watkins home place. Grass has died down a little bit, a little more open. See a lot of the old barns out there and stuff. Go up this way a little ways and turn around. It's like a good spot right here. A lot of these old barns here with the home place have fallen in. I think it was a lot more than what it is still standing now. Pretty cool old house though. Yeah, here we are at the Watkins Pond. You can see the wind, you know, making way across the surface of the water out there. Yeah, I'm on this old farm trail. It's on the back side of the farm here. I rode it some last year. I hadn't had a chance to come back here and bush hog it because on the part I just came from, there were two big pine trees that fell across the trail. They had to be moved out of the way, but this part right through here is not too grown up, but like that section right there needs bush hogging real bad. And well, the whole thing does, but this end right here is more rideable. So it's the first time I've been up in here since it got probably since the beginning of last spring, I guess. I had to quit riding up in here because the grass was so tall and the ticks were so bad in here. Tried to stay out of here for the summer months. To get anything done much during the week because hunting season's in, you know, so can't really do a whole lot of working in the woods right now. I hadn't even seen any deer today. Kind of odd. Be hiding from the hunters or something. Yeah, these grip heaters, man, they're the ticket. They sure feel nice on a cold day like this. And I mean, this isn't the coldest it'll get either around here, so I know I'll appreciate having them this winter. Here on these tobacco fields behind the farm, all the tobacco's been got up, plowed the fields under for the winter. Now crossing the creek here on the hog pen path, really not any flow to it, but just a little water standing in it. Come through here and open the edges of this path up. Some kind of brush cutter or something. All these trees have been kind of mowed down along the edges here. birthday balloon crashed right there. Yeah, there's supposed to have been some logging occurred up here around the combine graveyard area, and it started right about the time I quit riding all those weeks ago, and I guess it appears like it's still going on, but it's going to look a lot different out here, as you can see already. Take a ride up here and look at this M35A2 Army truck, deuce and a half they used to call them. Always liked these trucks, they're pretty cool. Army sells them surplus, you know, after they get through using them. This logging company must use them to haul the logs out of the woods. 6-wheel drive. Turn back around. Go back the other way. Take that path down by the pond. Yeah, you can see where they're clearing all that out. They still got to haul the trees out of there on the back side of this pond dam here. I knew they were going to do this logging around here. I'd heard about it last year. I didn't know when exactly. They made like they were going to do it over this summer, but as you can see, they didn't. And they waited to the wettest time of the year to start doing it. Which just means they'll tear the land up that much more. Amazing how different it looks. I tell you, every time you go somewhere and you're so used to seeing the trees around and everything, and then you know you miss a little bit of time of riding, you come back and near about all the trees are gone. It's a big shock to your system, you know. It doesn't even look like the same place, you know, over here. This is Lonely Road that would pass through these woods here, and combine graveyards up here. Take a ride over here a little ways, and it's like they got some more equipment over here. Like another M35A2 Army truck over here. Yeah. This person's land goes all the way back to, we can see that line of trees, I guess, or at least that's, I'm guessing that's all of it. Maybe that's all they've done so far. I really don't know. Not much telling. I like that one there. It's got a rain cap on its exhaust. Those are some cool old trucks. They're not the most powerful in the world. They got like an inline 6 Continental engine, if I'm not mistaken. White Continental or something like that. That's who makes it. But not putting out a ton of horsepower, but they do have turbos. They're geared really, really low though, and like I said, they're 6-wheel drive, so Army uses them, has for years, ever since back in the 60s. I don't know if they may still use them now, some, not probably as much as they used to, but anyway, they're tough trucks though. They're really good for pulling a lot of weight because they're geared so low and got 6-wheel drive. They do good off-road, you know, for the most part. So here we are on Lonely Road now. Like a couple of log skidder tires there they've taken off, and must all have to be replaced with some new ones. They're coming up to a metal bridge that the logging company has laid down here for the heavy trucks and stuff, the skidders to haul the logs out of here rather than riding across this concrete slab and busting it up. This is a, you know, Beaver Creek there on crossing Lonely Road. To get colder, the sun's going down. You can see where they've taken and kind of bulldozed around the edge of that pond down there. It might be kind of hard to see on camera from here, but which tells me they are evidently planning on taking those trees behind that pond out as well, trying to clear a path so they're not right up against that pond's edge, miring up. There's a lot of land out here this person owns, so I expect the logging company's nowhere near being done, if I were to take a guess at it anyway. Know exactly how many acres it is, but I know it's right much. Yeah, you can see some skidders and equipment trailers parked up here. This is old home place, like I always say. Right in here. Yeah. My guess is they're going to start working from this end and go on back on the bridge here at Beaver Creek. Hunters have been using this path with their trucks right much. It's packed down quite a bit since the last time I rode up in here. Yeah, it gets dark quick in the woods. I wonder if there's any chance they move that tree up here or not. They didn't move that one, but they moved this, kind of packed this path down better, so it's a lot more open than what it was. It's all good. Coming stolen stand field here. Gonna ride over this way briefly. Won't be too much longer. It'll be getting dark. I'll be needing to make my way back. I go back and take care of B up at the farm and stuff. Bushy through here. Uh-oh. I needed four-wheel drive. I didn't realize it. Alright, let's see here what we can do. Out she comes. I hadn't intended on getting in the mud like that though, but I had a feeling that spot would be kind of muddy, and it was. My four-wheel drive anymore. That little spot back there is probably the muddiest place I've come upon today. We had a little bit of rain yesterday, but it was mainly just drizzle. Not a whole lot of hard soaking rain this week, so. This area right here is usually a lot more muddy, but we've had pretty dry spell over the past month now, so it just hasn't been raining that much to soak the ground up like normal. I think it's one day, I don't know if it's Wednesday or Thursday of this coming week, is supposed to, they're calling for some hard rain or something like that. So I guess we'll see. Even the creek there where it's dammed up doesn't have that much water in it. Not like it normally does anyway. Crossing the bridge again here at Beaver Creek. Coming back on Lonely Road now. See the moon up in the sky up there. It's dark so early today, the time change. I set the clocks an hour back. Yeah, I'm making my way back through these old tobacco fields back inside the farm here. See, the sun's already went down. Didn't take it long. Back up on the farm now. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.